All this unfold from the sidelines is Ohio Congresswoman Joyce Beatty. I sat down with her this week to get her take on the wild week in Washington.
Some of us have not been surprised, but yet devastated that this is happening, that you would have a president who his witnesses, or the witnesses on the Republican side, are coming in and stating very clearly, and these are career employees. These are not partisan employees. These are employees with great reputations, ambassadors. These are individuals who are saying unequivocally they heard him. They heard what the president said and asking for favors. He held money back. Imagine $400 million being held back because you've asked someone to do you a favor by investigating a political rival. First of all, it's a violation of the Constitution. It puts us at national security risk. So it's embarrassing, it's devastating, but I have to say, I am so proud of the way the hearings are being conducted. I am so proud that the witnesses are coming in, although many of them are being tweeted about by our president. And I'm just devastated, but I have to say I am proud that we are taking this stance, as bad as it is.
I think it's interesting that Republicans and Democrats are watching the same testimony and hearing the same stories, the same accounts, witnessing the same evidence, and coming away with a completely different, a very diverse view of what is happening. And let's talk about Jim Jordan from Ohio. He thinks this is a witch hunt, and he thinks it's a waste of time and money. How is it that the Republicans and Democrats are seeing the same evidence and getting such different perceptions?
Well, I think that's the partisanship that we're seeing. And you mentioned our Ohio colleague, Jim Jordan. Well, let me just tell you the disappointment there. Jim Jordan was one of the people that stormed the skiff. He should know better. As a longstanding member of Congress, as an attorney, and someone who serves on that committee in a high-level position, and it's important for the public to know, he was one of the people that was allowed as a Republican in that closed-door hearing for members. It wasn't closed-door just for Democrats. The Republican members, which Jim Jordan is on, had the right to be in that room. He chose to defy that and instead go in against every principle that he knows puts us at national risk. That room had already been swept. They went in there and made a mockery of the institution and of the committee. He should be removed from the committee.
Fiona Hill testified that she thinks Russia got what it wanted. It's got a divided America. Do you think we're a divided country?
Well, I think in listening to her testimony, there was a lot of merit to what she said. I have a lot of respect for her background and what she's done. Not only her, but David Holmes and Ambassador Sondland. I mean, so many of them brought undisputable comments and evidence to us. And so I think the committee, like all of us, we have to take that into play. And I think if you separate the politics and you just look at the facts and the laws, it's very hard to dispute what those witnesses are bringing forth. And I don't know how our Republican colleagues can really look in the mirror and say those things. They're playing strictly partisan politics, or they're afraid of the president.